Hey, good evening, team. First of all, thank you guys so much for listening to this video. Again, I humbly apologize that I will be out of the office on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, returning on Thursday, and I will not be able to participate in our Monday night class or Tuesday night class the last week of the semester. You guys have been an incredible class. Thank you so much for the opportunity to kind of walk you through. So this is actually going to be my second recording of this. Microsoft Teams had an audio problem. I apologize. So I'm having to re-record this, and let's try YouTube as a backup. But tonight we're going to go through, review over some of the goals for the class, do a little class overview. Then we're going to dive into our second video, which is going to be on Progress and Performance Management, Chapter 13. Then we're going to have a separate third video on project closure and all the steps to close out the project. And then we'll spend some time going through Agile project management, because I'm going to be out of the office on Monday and Tuesday for class. I will have another set of office hours this week. So I'll have my Thursday office hours, 4:30 to 5:30 Eastern Time. I will also set up some more office hours on Saturday morning, 10 to 11. But please, 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 if you have any questions, reach out. Text, email, and I'll get the answers back to you. I want to make sure you have everything you need for the class. For week 5, again, last week, we have that in class, which is now going to be at home, earned value management activity. There is an assignment with exercises and a quiz. So pretty standard for this class each week. Please, please submit all of your assignments no later than Sunday midnight on December 10th. This is the class ends, and I have to post grades the following day, so I cannot accept late submissions. If you have any assignments from weeks 1 through 4 you still have not submitted, please do for some credit. Any credit will help out, and it's better than 0. So as I mentioned, we've gone through an awful lot over the past 5 weeks. Introduction on what projects are, how projects line up to company strategy and goals and initiatives. How do you align projects throughout the organization? How do you define a project, something that has a beginning and an end date with specific deliverables? We walk through how to create a work breakdown structure, how to do estimation, Delphi technique, or group estimation. We've talked and worked on taking a work breakdown structure and creating project networks so you can see the dependencies between the different tasks. We had a whole section on risk management and all the different types of risk you can have associated with a project. Scheduling risk, scope risk, resource risk, quality risk, you name it. There are a lot of risks to be able to manage. We went through and talked about how to do scheduling of resources, identifying the right resources for your project, how to do cost estimations, as well as how do you do constraints, resource constraints or cost constraints. We've talked about compression. We've talked about how teams are managed. We've talked about outsourcing. We have gone into so many different topics over the past 5 weeks. It's truly amazing. This last week, again, we're going to cover monitoring progress. How are we tracking cost, scheduling, along with what we plan for the project. And then we're going to talk about project closure, again, how to wrap up or close a project. And then we're going to talk a little bit about agile project management and how it differs than traditional project management or waterfall. So we'll cover all those different areas. I will have recordings on all of this, so please go through each of the 3 recordings, this intro, the next one on monitoring progress, and then a 3rd video on project closure and agile project management. Because we will not be having class on Monday, please review all 3 of these videos, and I'll put in a super secret code word in one of these videos. Please email me that code word so I can give you full attendance on Monday and Tuesday. But you're going to have about 2.5, almost 3 hours of video you have to watch. Even though these are going to be video, I'm going to pause and say, do you have questions? That's just an opportunity for you to write down a question and text me or Teams message me your questions so I can get those answered. But first, I want to say I am truly sorry I'm going to miss the last class. I've been called out of town to do a project compression on a very large initiative I'm running. It's about $120 million project over 18 months. We have an opportunity to, if we can compress it down from 18 months to 9 months, gain an additional $25 million in benefit. So I'll be spending a 3-day/night session with about 14 of my project teams, going through how do we compress it, reduce risk. So everything we've been going over the last few weeks, I get to have fun and doing in real life. I will tell you more about it during the office hours if you like. But first of all, teams, thank you. You guys have been a great class. And please stay in touch. I know many of you are graduating this semester. Congratulations. I know it's been a long haul. And for those of you who are not, I hope we have an opportunity to see each other in another class. And I want to wish everybody the absolute best of luck as you guys are wrapping up this semester and going into the holiday season. It has been a true privilege getting to know you, to work with you, and hopefully you're able to gather some good nuggets of information for your future, whether you're into project management or not, whether you're leading teams or not, but hopefully it'll give you a little different perspective on how to look at getting a initiative or a task accomplished and how to make sure you're successful. For those of you, I know there's several that are wanting to go into the project management world. If you have questions around certification, either the CAPM, the Certified Associate Project Manager, or the PMP, or even some of the Agile certification, please reach out to me. I would love to be able to help you guys out. Thank you guys. You've been an amazing team.